Hello there, welcome back. My name is Donald, aka the Scruffy Looking Gamer, and today I have a something I've never done before in my life. I have never opened a collector booster pack of Magic, let alone an entire collector booster box. But I have hot off the press Spider-Man Magic the Gathering, an entire collector booster box. Now, I don't really even play Magic anymore, um, and I'm not a collector. So this product was never for me. So I've just never opened it because I just needed the most basic version of cards to play. I didn't care about all the big, shiny, crazy stuff. So it was just never a product that was made for me. And, but you put Spider Man on something, and that is one of my weaknesses because from a young age I was an avid Spider-Man fan, and so even though I don't necessarily have much affinity towards Magic the Gathering anymore these days, I am really excited about this product. The treatment that they did of a lot of the cards, I'm a huge fan of. I really like the comic book art style they put on a lot of cards. I love the bonus sheet cards that are just like straight out of comics. So this set gives me a lot of nostalgia, and I knew that I had to open this in some capacity, but I didn't plan on opening a entire collector booster box. And if you're here from the podcast, then you know how we got here. You know why this is happening. If you've never watched our podcast, go on over to Kitchen Table TCG and check out the May the Zoo Be With You podcast this week. And you'll know why I am here opening an entire collector booster box of Magic the Gathering Spider-Man. So, let's do it. Let's open my very first ever collector booster box product. I'm gonna move these over so we can get in here. I don't know if this is like, this light is too much on this. The way the glare on these foils is a little hard to get over. All right, cool. Here we go. Apparently that's not. We're off to a good start here, my friends. Let me see if I can get a better picture here. So we have Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. I'm not going to do all of these commons very long, but Scorpion Sting, Thwip, Skyward Spider, Savage Mansion, Vulture, Scheming Scavenger, the Spider Suit, Tombstone, Spider Slayer, Hatred Honed, and that's the stuff that it's like, yeah, that's cool, but that's not what we're here for. Here's the stuff we're for. So these basics, first of all, are sweet. I love these basics in the spider web. So cool. J. Jonah Jameson, Villainous Wrath, Spider Sense. Oh, this is what we're here for. This right here. Saw in half in this treatment. I love this treatment. These cards are so good. I am going to proudly display these in a binder. And Superior Spider-Man. And a robot token. Cool. Saw in half actually is my favorite art from those cards. So that's a good first start. Got to hit though. We're hoping to hit some. I mean, yeah, we can hit the $2,000 card or even the $20,000 card. That would be cool. But it's not really what we're here for. I mean, sure, I will gladly open that all day. But just the nostalgia here is what I'm looking for. SP Dr. Piloted by Penny. I don't know much about Penny. That's part of the universe that I'm not that familiar with. I do like how they did the extended universe though in this. Black Cat, Lizard, Connor's Curse. This card's actually really good if you're a Magic the Gathering player. Very good card. Gwenum. This card is so sick looking. I love that art. Just look how good that is. Art is wonderful. Beast Within. Fantastic art. Just enjoy that. And it's Morbin time. And these art cards. I'm so excited for these art cards. And apparently, there's 54 of them, and they're only in collector boosters, from what I've been told so far. Normally, like, art cards were in every pack, and they were a dime a dozen. If they're only in collector boosters, those are going to be so hard to get. This is going to be a very expensive undertaking for me to collect this entire set. And I'm not a collector, so it's weird. It's weird for me to think about collecting a set, because it's not something I really have a lot of experience doing. So, rest in peace, wallet, I guess. Mountain, the Spot, Living Portal, and these treatments right here. These are so good. Look at the webbing all around the border and everything. It's just fantastic. Fantastic treatment. Imposter Syndrome. Everybody knows this meme. If you don't know anything about Spider-Man, like, you've seen the meme before. Oh, a foil of these. Nice. The shock is really cool with the shocker. Spider-Man 2099. My third favorite Spider-Man. First favorite Spider-Man, Ben Reilly. If you've never read the Clone series comics, I suggest it. Ben Reilly is my favorite, absolute favorite Spider-Man, followed by just normal Spider-Man. I mean, he's got to be up there. But I really like Spider-Man 2099 too. Cosmic Spider-Man, the Jackal, Gwen Stacy, and these cards are cool because they are flip cards. So you got Ghost Spider on the other side. I don't care what you tell me, it's not Ghost Spider, it'll always be Spider Gwen to me. But apparently now we call her Ghost Spider. The Wedding Ring. Ooh, Eddie Brock. Okay, this treatment is so sick too, because it's got like the old school comic text in there. It's got the like all the blocking, all the border and everything is the old school. Like just the attention to detail that they put into these special treatments is so good. And that Gwenum art card hits hard. That art is one of the best arts they did in this set of actual, like, the actual Magic card looking arts, not the alternate stuff that, like, the old school comic book stuff. That's its own thing, but in the like the actual normal Magic the Gathering arts, that one's pretty top tier. Spider-Woman, Peter Parker's camera, Mysterio, that's pretty sweet art too. Oh, I went too far. Comeuppance in that old treatment. Great, fantastic. Oh, and a foil. Arana, I don't know who this is. Arana, Heart of the Spider. Somebody want to let me know what that's from? I don't know why I don't know that. That is not something I am familiar with in all of my Spider knowledge. Now, granted, my Spider knowledge is mostly late 80s through the 90s, where was my Spider-Man time. So, like, so if it's new, if it's really new, I don't really know it. I do know, like, I've watched the Into the Spider-Verse movies, so I know A lot of that stuff, but yeah, not familiar with that. Of course, everybody knows Mary Jane Watson. Hide on the Ceiling. Another Spider-Man 2099. I'm going too far. Rite of Replication. This one's great. Look at all those Spider-Mens. And speaking of Extended Universe, Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. And a Spider Token. Fancy. So everyone, if you're here from the podcast, if you got here from there, make sure you say hi in the comments. Let Louis know that he was wrong. He called my bluff, and it wasn't a bluff. But okay, so this card, it's Web Warriors. This is part of a series of cards, of 9 cards, that when put together make a full picture. And I've got my cards, they're sitting down here in the floor because I've been looking at them, from 1994, that they did the same thing. And this was one of the cards that made me have to get this set. It just, the nostalgia factor was just way too high to be ignored. There he is. There's my boy. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. The best Spider-Man and the best costume. Best Spider-Man costume by far. Doc Ock. A Ponder. And Rent is Due. Oh, here we go. It's a pretty good art card. I don't know. Get any mythics yet? I think Spider-Man 2099 maybe was a mythic. I think Louis pulled all the good cards out of his boxes already, so there was none left in the rest of these boxes for anybody else. If you haven't watched his video on opening Spider-Man, you probably should. Crazy hits. Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Cheering crowd. There we go. Black Cat in that comic book style. Ooh, the foil Mind Break Trap. That's sweet. That is such good art. Todd McFarlane. Classic artist. Classic Spider-Man artist. And rocket-powered Goblin Glider. Glider. Did I say Glider? Glider. Okay, so my collector booster box opening experience has not been the there's Spider-Gwen. Why do they call her Ghost Spider in one card and Spider-Gwen on the other? That doesn't make any sense. My collector booster box opening, when you spend this amount of money on a collector booster box, you should be like, wow, that was awesome. That's one of the problems I have with this product, is it's like really, really good or really, really bad. There is no like real in between here. The Spot Living Portal in that comic book style. Another rocket powered glider. Traumatize. It's pretty traumatizing, you know. Mysterio removes his head. Sure. Oh, Mary Jane foil comic book. Very nice. And that's a pretty sweet art card. 3 packs left. Man, this goes quick when there's only 12 packs in a box. I'm used to opening 24 and 36 pack boxes. Get through all that. All right. Another Peter Porker. Carnage. That's sweet. That is so good looking in that art. So good. Anti-Venom. It's pretty good art too. Rest in Peace in foil. Wonderful. Uncle Ben's grave. How sad. Spider Sense. I read a thing the other day that says in Marvel, no one's ever truly dead. Never count them out of coming back. Unless, of course, you're Uncle Ben. Too soon. It was too soon. All right. Second to last pack. Wow, that card is really thick for some reason. Agent Venom. Another Peter Porker. Sensational Spider-Man. Another Shock. And a Spinneret and Spiderling. Oh, cool. That's good art. And the Gwen Stacy. All right, one pack left. Let's hit the $20,000 card. Gotta get something in this, right? This box was a bust otherwise. It's gotta be something. Saving it for the last pack. A swamp. I think that's the first swamp I saw. The Death of Gwen Stacy. Sad. Ultimate Green Goblin. Mary Jane. Hex with all the Sinister Six on here. It's pretty sweet. And Strength of Will. Womp womp. Oh well. Not going to be able to quit my job today, but you know what? That was a good experience opening these cards that remind me of a simpler time when I could just sit and read comic books and not have to worry about all the problems that you have to worry about when you're an adult. Just escape to another world and just be a kid. That's what we're here to do. So anyway, this was my first collector booster box opening for Magic the Gathering. I hope you enjoyed. Go over to Kitchen Table TCG and check out our May the Zoo Be With You podcast. It's a good time every Friday at 9. And maybe there'll be some more crazy, I don't know, dares or bets, or I don't know how we got to this point, but go check out the podcast and you'll see how this happened. But thank you for tuning in. My name is Donald. We'll see you next time.